Troubled Sleep, originally La Mort dans l'âme, The Death in the Soul, is the third volume in Jean-Paul Sartre's The Roads to Freedom series, which explores the psychological and existential turmoil of individuals during World War II. This novel is set in 1940 as the German army invades France, focusing on the impact of this catastrophic event on a group of French characters. The protagonist, Mathieu Delarue, is a philosophy teacher and pacifist who is forced to confront the reality of war as the Germans approach Paris. His philosophical convictions are tested, and he struggles with the contradictions between his ideals and the chaotic situation unfolding around him. He experiences intense self-reflection, realizing that his life has been filled with indecision and avoidance of responsibility. As the world collapses, Mathieu is thrust into an existential crisis, grappling with questions about freedom, commitment, and moral integrity. The novel also follows other characters, such as Boris, a young communist, Yvette, a rebellious woman, and Gomez, a political radical. Each character represents different attitudes towards freedom, war, and responsibility. Sartre delves deeply into their inner conflicts, depicting how external events force them to confront the core of their beliefs and personalities. The novel's theme of existential dread is accentuated by the backdrop of war and occupation. Sartre examines the absurdity of human existence through the characters' experiences, showing how societal collapse forces individuals to face their freedom and the weight of their choices. The novel portrays not only the physical destruction of war, but also the psychological and moral collapse that comes with it. Ultimately, Troubled Sleep is a powerful exploration of existentialism under extreme conditions. Sartre's characters must confront the harsh truth that they are responsible for defining their own lives, even in the face of overwhelming historical forces beyond their control. As the novel concludes, Mathieu makes a definitive choice to embrace freedom, even though it means sacrificing everything he has previously valued. Life Lessons from Troubled Sleep, The Weight of Freedom. Sartre emphasizes that with freedom comes the responsibility to make choices, and we are always responsible for the consequences of our actions. Indecision is a form of escape, but it leads to inauthentic living. Embrace uncertainty. Life is unpredictable, and external events often disrupt our plans. Sartre encourages us to accept uncertainty and chaos, as they are inherent parts of existence, forcing us to confront our beliefs and adapt. Authenticity requires sacrifice. Living authentically requires making difficult choices that may conflict with societal norms or personal comfort. True freedom often demands sacrifice, as Mathieu learns through his own existential awakening. Existential crises can lead to growth. Times of crisis, whether personal or societal, can serve as catalysts for profound self-reflection and transformation. These moments push individuals to reassess their values and become more self-aware. Human existence is absurd, yet meaningful. Sartre's existentialist perspective in Troubled Sleep reflects the belief that life has no predetermined meaning, but we must create our own through our actions. Even in the face of war and death, individuals have the power to define themselves and live purposefully.